interestingly enough, Chrysler announced plans for public stock offering. Normally, this would be cause for celebration, but the IPO, Scarlett, is hardly a triumph. There's more to this story here.
There's a backstory here, and a lot of people are saying that this IPO filing is really a negotiating tactic to resolve a dispute between the owners of Chrysler, which is Fiat, owns a majority stake of Chrysler, and also the UAW Healthcare Trust, which owns about 41.5%. So the IPO paperwork is a way to get them closer to the table and to figure out a price.
What sort of language was in the IPO filing in terms of the chances of it actually going public?
Yeah, it's interesting because it almost shows that the IPO is being done under protest. Fiat included language that says they believe a publicly traded Chrysler will prevent or delay the full benefits of this alliance between the two. And completion of this IPO will prevent or delay Fiat from meeting its objective. I mean, this sounds like Sergio Marchionne, the CEO of Fiat, really does not want to do this and is being pushed into this.
Playing hardball.
Jeffrey Rosenberg with BlackRock with us again. Jeff, I asked before, but I've got to ask again. This is clumsy M&A. Is it again because of these distortions that are out there?
Well, the distortions of low interest rates, again, on the debt side, really encourage companies to do things with their capital structure with debt. So buy back shares, finance with debt. You can increase equity value by issuing debt because of the low interest rate environment. What's been more surprising, Tom, is that you haven't seen as much of that. And that's really a reflection of low interest rates can't force corporate managers to be confident in the future of their revenues, and that's why we haven't seen as much of this behavior.
Scarlett, the Verizon deal came at 100, the 10-year piece. It's now at 107. Would you like to make 7% in like,
not bad.
What, 12 days?
Yeah,
whatever
seriously.
it is?
Well, the other thing with Chrysler is everyone's watching it. Obviously, this is a reversal of fortune. A company that was deep in crisis just a few years ago. What did we learn about the financials and just how strong the recovery has been? Because they have to release that in the filing.
They do, and inside you do get an attempt to provide a fair valuation for Chrysler based on some share unit payments made to Chrysler executives, which were valued at about $9 a share. Chrysler's enterprise value, which is its market cap plus debt and preferred minus cash, was about $8.8 billion. Just as a point of contrast here, GM's enterprise value was about $42 billion. Ford's even larger at $58 billion. So Chrysler is certainly the smallest of the three, but trying to regain its footing here.
Okay.
And the backdrop here is better auto sales.
Better auto sales, we've more than recovered to our pre-crisis levels. So if there was to be an IPO, it's certainly timing-wise taking advantage of Americans' willingness to trade up their old cars.
Up to 16 million units.